Marine biology is the study of organisms that live in the ocean and other saltwater environments. This field of science is incredibly important as oceans cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface and are home to a vast array of life. Understanding marine biology is key to our understanding of the planet's ecosystems and the delicate balance that exists within them. From tiny plankton to massive whales, every organism in the ocean plays a crucial role in maintaining the health and stability of the marine ecosystem. By studying marine biology, we can learn about the incredible adaptations of marine organisms and the complex interactions that occur within these ecosystems. The ocean is a vast and complex system, and there are several different types of marine environments. One of the most well-known marine ecosystems is the coral reef. Coral reefs are home to a diverse array of plant and animal life and are essential for maintaining the health of the ocean. Another type of marine ecosystem is the kelp forest. These underwater forests are made up of tall seaweed plants and provide habitat and food for a variety of marine animals. Mangroves are another type of marine ecosystem found in tropical and subtropical regions. These unique forests are made up of trees and shrubs that grow in the salty coastal waters. They provide important habitat for a variety of marine animals and help protect coastal areas from erosion and storm damage. Finally, estuaries are where freshwater rivers and streams meet the ocean. These transition zones provide important nursery habitat for many marine species, including fish and crustaceans. Each of these marine ecosystems is unique and plays an important role in the health and stability of the ocean. Understanding the different types of marine environments is crucial for conservation efforts and protecting the rich biodiversity of the ocean. In this section, we'll be discussing different types of marine animals. The ocean is home to a vast array of species, each with their own unique characteristics and adaptations. Let's start with fish, which are some of the most common and diverse marine animals. Fish come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny anchovies to massive whale sharks. Some fish live close to shore in shallow waters, while others venture into the deep, dark abyss. Moving on, we have sharks, which are often portrayed as fierce and dangerous predators. While some species do have a reputation for attacking humans, the majority of sharks are harmless to humans and play an important role in maintaining healthy marine ecosystems. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years and have evolved a number of unique adaptations to survive in their underwater world. Next, we have whales and dolphins, which are mammals that have adapted to living in the ocean. These animals are known for their intelligence and complex social behaviors, such as pod formation and communication through echolocation. Sea turtles are another fascinating group of marine animals, with 7 species found in oceans around the world. These ancient creatures have been around for over 100 million years and have survived numerous natural disasters, but are now threatened by human activities such as habitat destruction and fishing. Lastly, we have jellyfish, which are often seen as a nuisance to beachgoers but are important members of marine food webs. These gelatinous creatures come in a variety of shapes and sizes and have a unique ability to sting their prey with tentacles filled with venom. Overall, the diversity of marine animals is truly amazing, and studying them can help us better understand the intricacies of marine ecosystems and the importance of conservation efforts to protect them. As we know, the ocean can be a harsh and unforgiving place, with its extreme pressures, temperatures, and currents. Therefore, marine animals have evolved some incredible adaptations to thrive in this environment. One of the most common adaptations is camouflage. Many marine animals have developed the ability to blend in with their surroundings to avoid predators or sneak up on prey. For example, the leafy sea dragon looks like a piece of seaweed, while the octopus can change the color and texture of its skin to match its surroundings. Another fascinating adaptation is bioluminescence. Many marine animals, such as jellyfish, anglerfish, and certain species of squid, have the ability to produce light. This is used for a variety of purposes, such as attracting prey, confusing predators, and communicating with other members of their species. Marine animals also have unique symbiotic relationships with other species. For example, some species of fish have a symbiotic relationship with cleaner shrimp. The shrimp eat parasites and dead skin cells off the fish, and in return, the fish provide the shrimp with a steady source of food and protection. Lastly, some marine animals have evolved special organs to help them control their buoyancy, such as a swim bladder. This allows them to control their depth in the water column and conserve energy. Overall, these adaptations demonstrate the amazing diversity and resilience of marine animals. They have found creative solutions to the challenges of their environment, and it is truly fascinating to study and understand them. The marine ecosystem is a complex web of relationships, and one of the most important components of this ecosystem is the food web. The food web in the ocean is made up of 4 levels, starting with the primary producers. These are usually microscopic organisms like plankton, which use energy from the sun to produce their own food through photosynthesis. The primary consumers are the next level up, and they eat the primary producers. This level includes small fish and other creatures like krill. The secondary consumers eat the primary consumers, and this level includes larger fish like tuna and sharks. At the top of the food chain are the tertiary consumers, which are the largest predators in the ocean like killer whales and some species of sharks. However, the food web is not always so straightforward. Some marine animals, like sea turtles, eat a combination of different foods from different levels of the food chain. Other animals, like deep-sea creatures, rely on marine snow, a type of organic debris that falls from the surface of the ocean, as their primary source of food. Changes to the marine food web can have serious consequences for the entire ecosystem. Overfishing of certain species can lead to a collapse of the food web, as there are not enough predators to control the populations of other species. Pollution and climate change can also disrupt the food web, as changes in water temperature and acidity can affect the growth of primary producers and subsequently affect the entire food web. Overall, the marine food web is a delicate balance that requires the cooperation of all levels of the ecosystem. Understanding this balance is crucial for the conservation and protection of marine ecosystems. First up, we have coral bleaching and the Great Barrier Reef. Coral reefs are important ecosystems that provide habitat for a vast array of marine animals. However, they are highly sensitive to changes in temperature and acidity levels in the water. When the water becomes too warm or acidic, the coral becomes stressed and expels the colorful algae that live within it. This process is known as coral bleaching and can lead to the death of the coral. The Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system in the world, has experienced several mass bleaching events in recent years due to climate change. Next, we have overfishing and the collapse of fish populations. Overfishing occurs when fish are caught faster than they can reproduce, leading to a decline in population size. This can have a cascading effect on the entire food web, as other species that depend on those fish for food are also affected. The collapse of fish populations can have severe economic and ecological consequences, as many communities rely on fishing for their livelihoods. Lastly, we have plastic pollution and its impact on marine life. Plastic waste is a major problem in our oceans, with an estimated 8 million tons of plastic entering the ocean every year. Marine animals can mistake plastic for food or become entangled in it, leading to injury or death. This can have serious consequences for the entire ecosystem, as many marine animals play important roles in maintaining a healthy food web. These are just a few examples of the challenges faced by marine animals and ecosystems. It's important that we continue to study and address these issues to protect our oceans and the many species that call them home. In this section, we will discuss the impact of human activities on marine ecosystems. Humans have had a significant impact on the ocean, and our actions have resulted in various threats to marine life. One of the most significant threats is oil spills. When oil spills occur, they can be disastrous for marine life, as oil can cover and harm animals, as well as disrupt the ecosystem's balance. Shipping and transport also impact marine ecosystems, as vessels can cause pollution and even collisions with marine animals. Coastal development is another significant threat to marine ecosystems. As populations continue to grow, more land is needed for development, and often this involves building on coastal areas. This can result in habitat loss for marine animals, as well as increased pollution from runoff and waste. Finally, tourism can also impact marine ecosystems. While tourism can bring economic benefits, it can also result in damage to the environment. Activities such as snorkeling, diving, and boating can cause damage to coral reefs and disturb marine life. It is essential to recognize and address these threats to marine ecosystems to protect and conserve them for future generations. In this segment, we will be discussing some successful conservation efforts in marine ecosystems. Despite the threats facing our oceans, there have been some notable successes in protecting and preserving marine life. One example is the recovery of humpback whale populations. These whales were once hunted to the brink of extinction, but thanks to international conservation efforts, their numbers have rebounded. In some areas, such as the coast of New England, humpback whale sightings have become a common occurrence. Another success story is the establishment of marine protected areas. These areas are designated to protect marine life and ecosystems from human activities such as fishing and oil drilling. Marine protected areas have been proven to increase the abundance and diversity of marine life, and many countries around the world are now working to establish more of them. Finally, the reduction of plastic waste in the ocean is another area where progress has been made. Many countries have implemented bans on single-use plastics, and there has been a growing movement towards using more sustainable materials. While there is still a long way to go, reducing plastic waste is an important step in protecting marine ecosystems. Overall, these success stories show that conservation efforts can make a difference in protecting marine life and ecosystems. However, we must continue to work towards protecting our oceans and ensuring that they remain healthy and vibrant for generations to come. Coral reefs are one of the most diverse and important ecosystems on the planet. In this section, we'll take a closer look at the animals that inhabit these unique underwater landscapes. First, let's talk about corals themselves. Corals are actually animals, not plants or rocks, as some people may think. They are made up of tiny, individual polyps that secrete a calcium carbonate skeleton, which eventually builds up to form a larger coral structure. Corals provide important habitat and food sources for many other marine animals, and they also play a critical role in protecting coastlines from storms and erosion. Fish are another important group of animals found in coral reefs. They come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny goby fish that live in small crevices to large, colorful parrotfish. Many fish in coral reefs have intricate relationships with other animals, such as cleaner fish that remove parasites from larger fish, and clownfish that live among the tentacles of sea anemones. Invertebrates are also an important group of animals found in coral reefs. These include animals like sea stars, sea urchins, and snails. Invertebrates play important roles in nutrient cycling and help maintain the health of the reef ecosystem. Finally, sharks and rays also inhabit coral reefs. These predators play important roles in regulating the populations of other animals in the ecosystem, and their presence can be an indicator of a healthy reef ecosystem. Overall, the diversity of animals found in coral reefs is truly remarkable, and studying these animals is critical to understanding the importance of these ecosystems and how we can work to protect them for future generations.